All right, Shalom Akim. It's the high spiritwindJudah of GMS Mississippi Camp. Giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, by Hashem, Kodash. I also want to give double honor to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. And I want to say peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. This is Luke 22:25. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. All right. And what I want to go into today is, well, we're under the kings of the Gentiles. All right. We're under the rulership of the Gentiles. All right. And the way that you think that is normal, or the way that Esau will have you think is normal, is actually a form of slavery, man. And this is not the way of the Israelites. Okay. Because Esau was practicing lordship over us and calling it everyday living. Okay. But how come Esau gets to live magnificently, man, but we don't, man? All right. And this is what Ezra was talking into the Most High about, man. All right. And just to get into further edification, let me get the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 4th chapter. I think it's around the 30th verse. All right. It says what? Be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among thy servants. All right. So, you know, because when you read our word, our book, for the book of the 12 tribes, right, the book for the 12 tribes, ultimately for the elect of the 12 tribes, it's talking to the elect. It's talking to actually princes, man. All right. Because we're the house of David, man. All right. So we had servants in our homeland, Jerusalem. The Most High actually gave us laws on how to deal with our own servants, man. All right. Especially of our blood, man. All right. It says what? Be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among thy servants, man. All right. So, you know, Esau in slavery, what he did, he used the scriptures that said, you know, servants obey your masters, and he used that to justify being submissive to Esau. But he never brought out these scriptures, man, about be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among thy servants, man. Okay. Because you're not supposed to be frantic amongst your servants. And one of the things that the 12 tribes caught the most hell for was the quota, the production, the quota for whatever they were producing, man. All right, well, there was a cash crop back in the day, but now since that we've quote unquote evolved from that state, it's still the same energy. It's still, you have this unrealistic quota that you have to meet, man. All right. And that's what drives a lot of Jake crazy, or, you know, Jake's, they can't wait to take a 15. Can't wait to hit their cigarette. Can't wait to drink when they get home. Because Esau is still a lion to his servants, man. He's still frantic to his servants. So let's look up that word frantic. Let's see. Get the word frantic right quick. All right, and this is just from the Google online dictionary. It says frantic, wild or distraught with fear, anxiety, or other emotion. It also says conducted in a harried, excited, and chaotic way, typically because of the need to act quickly. What's the need to act quickly? You got a quota you got to meet. Whether you're on that production line, all right, whether you're doing those deliveries, all right. Usually who are the hands and feet of those companies, man? And you might not have a literal whip on your back, but you got a write-up waiting on you. And then what happens is, if you get overworked, what usually happens, you start to have defects. But what happens when you get defects? You get write-ups. You don't meet your quota in time, you get write-ups, you get fired, man. They're still being frantic amongst your servants, man. Because it's not so much that an individual is frantic among you. With this captivity, is systems and quotas and deadlines. All right. All right. Supply and demand. That's frantic among you. And we are the hands and feet of those different corporations and those different companies, man. All right. I was talking to the elder yesterday. I think he was breaking it down in a lesson. But before the lesson, he worked at a particular job where you have to use a machine to put the doors on the line, or put the doors on the line, but the machine wasn't fast enough, so they actually had Jake picking up these heavy doors by themselves and put it on the machine because the machine wasn't fast enough. All right, but then his supervisor was still telling him, although you're faster than everybody here, you still could be faster, man. I had a damn devil tell me. I told him, look, hey man, this job is over process, because I start to understand that it's one thing that you're not working fast enough, but it's another thing to put too much on one particular job for one person. And I was like, look, this job is over process. I'm only human. That devil said, let's take that out the equation, man. All right. Let me go back to that. This is good, man. Spirit hit me. Spirit revealed this yesterday while we were at camp, man. All right, because Jake think he not in slavery, man. Because he got a football game to go to, man, or a basketball game to watch. All right. Ecclesiasticus 4:30. Be not as a lion in thy house. All right, but America is your house, man. America is your Babylon, to the king of Babylon, to Esau. America is your house, man. And you a lion to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, you got Jake scared to take off. You got a sick day that you can't use. You scared to call in sick. You a lion to your servants, man. Nor frantic among thy servants, man. What's that frantic? That hurry, hit the deadline. You got Jake scared to get a defect. Jake scared to get behind, because they get behind, the line go down, the company lose so much money, and nobody even cares if you die. You had Jakes who've died. You have Jakes who've had heart attacks on the line, man. You have Jakes that got crushed by machines, and the only thing they care about is the fact that you're a liability now, and they're trying to shield themselves from a lawsuit. They want to shield themselves from a lawsuit, man, or cushion themselves from a lawsuit, man. All right. So Esau, you're still frantic to your servants, man. All right. You know, man, we ain't got time for this, man. All right. We ain't got time for the dumb stuff, man. That's why it said in a prior lesson. All right. Jake lost the element of the desire to rule, man. All right, nobody really wants to be equal with Esau, man. That's a servant class mentality, man. All right. Give me 1 second, Akin. Give me 1 second. But yeah, like I was saying, Jake lost his appetite to rule, man. You first get these jobs, and it's like, damn, man, this can't be life, man. This can't be how this works, man. You have Jakes that have gone to college, man, but you still came out just working to pay for your gas to get to work, man. And even if you make more, man, your nation is still in hell, and it's really better to be independent than work for somebody, man. But even if you're independent in Babylon, you're still under his rulership. We want to be sovereign as a nation, man. All right. We want to be sovereign as a nation, okay? And that's the thick of it right there, man. All right. Give me 1 second, Akin. I knew I was overlooking it, but you know how that is. This is the book of Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand, into a time and times, and a dividing of times, man. And what I wanted to put emphasis on, which I overlooked in the other chapter, in the other app, he's gonna wear out the saints of the Most High. What does it mean to wear out the saints of the Most High? The 12 tribes, man, from putting them into slavery, okay, into this production. This America's the most worked country on earth, man. But who's the most worked nation in America, or the most worked group of people in America, man? Everywhere you see the so-called Negroes or the so-called Hispanics, man. Because I'm not gonna say Mexicans, because although they come from the Mexican border, that doesn't mean they came from Mexico, okay? But the so-called Negroes and the so-called Hispanics, man, A lot of them are Hondurans. You know what I mean? Which really they're from Zebulon. All right. But the point is, man, the 12 tribes are the most work, man. Going back to Sirach 4:30, man, be not frantic among thy servants, man. All right. And no, a lion in your house. See, Esau has a lionistic system to govern the 12 tribes, man, to crush them and to make them fear. You scared if you running late for work, man. Frantic goes back to frenzy. You in a frenzy, you running late for work, man. Jake driving crazy on the interstate trying to get to work. All right. There have been Jakes that have died getting off work 2 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning because they worked the graveyard shift and they fall asleep on the road, man. There have been ice storms and snowstorms, and Jake still got to go to work, man, for some fucking production. Let's not get it twisted, man. We came over here because of production. All right, Jake got sent to the islands in Central and South America because of production. The Northern Kingdom got enslaved because of production. Jim Crow and sharecropping was about production. Overworking and underpaying you was about production and getting a major profit. I'm going to overwork them and underpay them, and I'm going to get a great profit, man. The core of Babylon was about production, and it's still about production. But now they gave you something called entertainment to keep your mind contained in the sports world or the entertainment world while you go to work to produce, and then you die. But with that, man, I hope you brothers are edified. To the next time. Shalom. Kwame Ashala.